I got this new bad boy.
Good morning. I didn't get any sleep, but I've got a very interesting trip to make today. But I was so excited I had to just book and fly out on the same night.
Gonna set it up.
Got to know about it yesterday, actually last night, and flew this morning at 4 a.m. Pretty excited for this one, to be honest. I'm dead, but touchdown. Can't wait to get to the boutique and pick up this watch. But I think I need to do a COVID test first. So let's get that out of the way really quick.
Got the 15 to 35. And there you go, guys. This is my newly acquired.
I need your details, the passport.
Sure, I'll give you my passport and you can start.
To be honest, overseas any collection, it's very difficult to get.
Yeah.
If it's blue dial, it's very high cost. I mean, it's almost like very difficult to get.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I put a video out. I mean, where was I? So I was busy, yeah. So had a lot of work trips back to back, tail end of the year. It's just kind of all falls down on you. But the interesting news is that, you know what? Like, forget your AP, forget your Patek. You know, nothing wrong with these brands, of course, at all. But if the context is to kind of look at, you know, what is the oldest out of all of these brands out there, this is it, yeah? Vacheron. Vacheron is the brand that is the oldest. If you're talking about quality as well and what it is really that goes into, you know, that level of craftsmanship that you would get with Patek or you would get with Audemars Piguet, this guy knocks him out of the park, like, without a question, right? So that would be it. If the idea is to kind of look at the most refined level of craftsmanship, it would definitely be Vacheron. I never thought that I would actually pick one. I walked into the boutique some time ago, right? Like almost over a year and a half ago, and I was offered the stainless steel blue dial and I never picked it up, right? Because those were the honeymoon days of the Audemars Piguet 15500, and to me at that point in time, you know, being ignorant to what this brand is, to what this Vacheron is, I decided to skip it. But then I've done my research and I've been reading about Vacheron, and I might have woken up a little bit late to it, right? So I asked them back again, you know, I walked in and I said, can I get a Vacheron overseas? I mean, it's difficult. Let's just get that out of the way. It's not what it used to be. But you know what? They made it happen. They really did. They were kind enough to somehow listen, and luckily, someone had canceled his order. I couldn't get my hands on the stainless steel. I would have picked the stainless steel and the blue dial, but then looking at this again, I thought to myself, a million times better. Let's get into it. First things first, buying a Vacheron overseas means literally you have 3 watches in one. The strap system is something that you cannot beat at all. Vacheron is a brand that, you know, deals with primarily bespoke work, right? So this is their, you know, sport model. They said, here, try this one out. And again, I don't think it's up there with just the Patek and AP. I don't know why I think this may be a little bit over. What is this watch? This is an amazing watch. This is a very beautiful watch. Like, I can't even tell you how much this watch means to me. And if it's the attribute of a sporty, classic watch in one package, unique with different looks every time, here's the third original design that you should really start paying attention to, while you still can, of course. It is truly a special one, and this pink gold is definitely not something you see every day. I gotta tell you, man, I'm fatigued about sort of talking about Rolex, AP, and Patek, or Patek, Rolex, and AP, whatever order you put this in. What's hyped? What are they producing next? And how can we get it. I mean, it just got tiring, to be honest, and I wanted to explore something a little bit different, something outside of those three brands. I just wanted to look at something different, so I've recently explored, you know, the Odysseus from Lange and Söhne. They had one in white gold, and it's still on hold, and it was either between it or this Vacheronrosegold, right? This pink gold, and I just decided to go with this one. And yeah, this watch is actually amazing in every single way you can imagine. I mean, there's nothing not to like about this watch, to be honest. Everything about it is beautiful. And in that thinking, I started doing my research last year about Vacheron. Of course, they are known for bespoke work and their driver watches as well. And to be honest with you, the only one that sort of spoke to me out of the overseas collection, including the stainless steel, is this pink gold with the blue dial. I think the contrast is nice. I don't think this is something you see every day. Not even the stainless steel, you don't see that every day. And both are very, very difficult to get. Still, again, just from my own experience, if you were to go and express interest and say, I'd like to get this watch, you never know. Maybe they'll be able to do something for you.
Yeah? Honestly, this is amazing.
But you did
This is, thank you so much. So 4500V is the reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah? Blue dial.
Yeah.
This is such a beautiful watch.
I think the purchase experience that I had, it's my first purchase experience with Vacheron, is amazing. It's fantastic in every single way. They are very polite, very knowledgeable about their products, all of their watches across the board. They were able to give me this book, basically, which is apparently comes with their bespoke watches as a gift, together with a Vacheron hat, and that I'm very grateful for. But they welcomed me, and it was really a warm experience buying a watch from them, right? So it wasn't like, here's the watch, take it and goodbye. It was very warm, sort of the relationship that kind of makes the cost of this watch second. And this is not a cheap watch, by the way. This is like between it and the stainless steel. Let's just say that this is very expensive. But then you don't really think about that when you're in that experience with them. Not even after. It was nice. We had a good chat. We even went out for dinner on the same day. They looked at the fact that I traveled from another country, so they said, you know what, why don't we go have dinner as well? And that was very nice. That was very exciting, and I'm very happy with the purchase, and I'm very happy with my first purchase experience from Vacheron as well. Now, since the birth of the reference 222 that was launched in 1977 in honor of the brand's 222nd anniversary, and even though this overseas is not a continuation of the 222, Vacheron still somehow mastered the art of craftsmanship basically on this overseas. The quality is absolutely unmatched. I don't know if this is the best quality they can produce, but to me, this is my first piece from Vacheron. This is the finest quality out of every single watch I own, including AP, by the way. And this is the new iteration of the overseas that was launched at Watches and Wonders Shanghai in 2020 in pink gold case and a bracelet with this gorgeous blue dial. It's truly a versatile watch, elegant timepiece delivered with 3 interchangeable bracelet straps, which includes a pink gold bracelet, a blue alligator strap, and a blue rubber strap. Of course, this 41mm overseas self-winding model carries the reference 4500V/110R-B705. It basically combines for the first time a sleek silhouette sculpted in pink gold with a blue overseas dial. Now, no matter how much I try to describe this blue dial for you, you will never understand it unless you get it, not even on camera, right? So like this footage I captured, I tried as much as possible to get the depth of this blue because it's really, really difficult to capture on camera. You will never comprehend the level of this deep blue until you see it in person. So I highly recommend that if you get a chance, or if you're just curious and want to take a look, maybe even pop by the boutique. They might have a piece for someone and they're just, you know, nice enough to show it to you so you can kind of get a feeler of what Vacheron really did with this blue dial that I think, in my opinion, is the best blue dial in the market. Like this is unmatched, man. This is definitely next level. It's not your just regular sunburstish blue dial. It's got this mirror effect, but it's also deep in the same time. So it's a lacquered blue. It basically has this virtual journey that begins with this intense blue color that accentuates a sporty character of the watch. Its pure surfaces reveals a world of details. Depending on which angle is the light basically positioned at the dial, you get this vibrant shimmering light effects on it as well. It's unbelievable. The sunburst satin brush center makes a pleasing contrast on the circular satin finish, flanked and velvet finish minute circles. The subtle translucent blue lacquered composition is punctuated by a gold hour marker and hands coated in white luminescent material. All of that of course comes with a date window appearing discreetly, even though it has a white disc at the back at 3 o'clock. This elegant and functional style makes a perfect match with the pink gold of the 41mm case, flowing into the bracelet featuring likewise pink gold links inspired by this Maltese cross. Now depending on the occasion, of course, you can switch out the bracelet to rubber or alligator strap as much as you want. My favorite out of the three, of course, it would be the pink gold bracelet followed by the rubber strap. I don't know if I would ever have it on the leather, but I'm just happy they provide you this option. I mean, I think every brand should do that. We notice now with AP and the offshore, they give you this additional strap, this interchangeable system as well, which is a good thing. Maybe that will come to the Royal Oak at some point, I'm not sure. It would be nice if they added to the Royal Oak. I don't think it's gonna kill the classicness of the watch. It's just gonna make your life easier in terms of changing it, not to go to a boutique. What if you're not next to a boutique or you don't have a boutique in your country period and you just want to change the strap and you don't want to do it outside? So I think Vacheron absolutely smashed it with this system. It's very, very easy to use. You just pull and it's out. Like in 2 seconds you can actually do this, which is something that I think this is innovation, man. Like that's how it should be. You get the bracelet and then you get basically the rubber and maybe a leather for that special occasion, I guess. The Vacheronconstantinoverseas self-winding watch relies on the in-house caliber for 5100. It provides a comfortable 60-hour power reserve in addition to its accuracy, reliability, and it is graced, of course, with refined decorations revealed through the sapphire crystal case back, a 22-karat gold oscillating rotor on a base plate that is graced, of course, with the Côte de Genève. It's also on the case at the back, so this has got the Geneva hallmark, but it also has it on the base plate that you see inside the watch. I mean, what can I tell you, man? This is such a beautiful watch on the wrist. I was worried in the beginning that it's gonna flank out, you know, because the case, it doesn't immediately curve down at the end of the case. It takes this step and then it curves. But if you have a flat wrist, you could definitely pull this, and my wrist, as you see, it just sits perfect. There is absolutely, let me try to get the camera to focus. You see on my wrist, it actually sits perfect. And the bracelet is comfortable. It's way much more comfortable than your Nautilus. I don't own a Nautilus, but I have tried my friend's Nautilus before. I actually had it for a few days, and I can tell you the Nautilus, the AP, are nothing next to this bracelet. This bracelet is absolutely comfortable, and we're talking here about the precious metal bracelet, so this is not even your rubber, right? And it's still very comfortable. And should you need adjustment, like micro adjustment, what you do is you can just basically pull it on the side, and that's it. That's the extension, and you get it from both sides, right? So that's absolutely beautiful. I think Vacheron did amazing with this third iteration of the Overseas. This is a very, very beautiful watch. This is an elegant watch. It's a mature man's watch as well. So it's not something that you think you'll wear now will be good for now and not good for later. I know I talked about the offshore, but that's a completely different mindset. It's a very, very sporty watch. I am still after an offshore, but this is on a league of its own, to be honest. I absolutely love this watch. And then the other thing that I wanted to add as well, so to me, this is my second Trinity piece. Maybe one day I want to add a Patek next to it. I don't know, but this was a must-have. It was a must-have for me over the stainless steel, actually, and I'm glad I picked this rose gold over the stainless steel. This is a beautiful watch. I mean, I'm absolutely happy. I'm out of the moon with this watch. This watch almost makes you think, you know, the thing you hear everywhere that you cannot have a one watch collection. Well, you can with the Overseas, right? So if it's one watch and you want the full package, the bracelet, the leather, and the rubber strap, it's definitely the Overseas. I've gathered so much content during my business trips. Turns out that some of the people that I actually met during my work are also watch collectors. So post work hours, we just decided to shoot some videos. We went to a watch event for some reason. There was a watch event and it was just amazing. There was some like ridiculous stuff that I want to share with you guys as well up next. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys really soon. Take care.